Hi, YouTube fans. Hello again. This is Matt of Post April 6th. Well, the previous video that will be included in this batch of my YouTube vlog, I'm going to put all the video images or video taping video clips together and in create a movie app in my Samsung Galaxy A53 smartphone. And again, what this is about a eBay purchase that I made that was a Harriel'S made in England briar pipe. And it's almost a billiard shape, but it's a little bit roundish. It's not flat on one side. It's this pipe. Yes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the cleaning process, and I'm going to show how the cleaning is done. What I'm going to start with for cleaning purposes, I believe this is senior pipe primer. It's got this, which makes it adjustable. Actually, you can see. Yep. You see this little thing? That's a dividing mechanism that widens these out as far as they can go. And then you go like this. You turn it, I believe, counterclockwise. And you loosen up, or lefty-loosey, and righty-tighty means you widen it. And this is, you narrow it down. Looks about like that. And one of the added tools that is added utensil is this. You use this to ream out all of the tar and the carbon and the buildup in the shank. And you do it carefully in the stem, but it would be the part that would be the tenon. Not tendon, tenon. Okay, so what I will do now, actually let me show you one more thing, is I will use this fine grit, I think this is like a 600 or something, steel wool to get all the crud out of the mortise. I'm sorry, I had a, yeah, right about there. I had my blood drawn right about there. Yeah, I had to do it because, you see, earlier today I went for a annual visit with a checkup with my neurologist. It has to happen because of the fact that as I've said, as it's been said in over 25 different videos, I suffered a very serious head injury that has legally declared me an epileptic. I don't suffer from epilepsy in the sense that I suffer from seizures, petit mal or grand mal, but I'm still legally declared an epileptic. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the bit. It's going to be tough, but I'll do it. Stay tuned. Is I'm going to try to remove the tendon. Yeah, that was not very well cleaned. I don't think you can see, but my cat's looking at me with interest. Voila! I got the two divided up from each other. Let's see how the mortise and the tenon looks. Ooh! Gross. I don't know if it can show up, but I can see a lot of crud. Ooey. That's how the bit looks. Alright, so I'm going to proceed to get some of the cake buildup out of there because, ooh, it's thick. Yeah, there's a thick cake. Ooh. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, I did the best I could with the flashlight. So what I will do, that's not tight enough, so I'm going to have to adjust this thing. Okay, watch this. Whew, that's a lot. Yep. That's a lot. Otherwise, oh well, I'm going to keep going. Okay, tighten it up a little more. That's pretty bad, look at that. And there's going to be even more, I bet you. Yeah, that's a pretty thick cake. Ooh. Let me examine the pipe itself. I don't really think there's a burnout, but there's some pits. From the way the guy picked it up, he got some little to the finish of the stem. It shows right there some pits. The pipe might have came that way, or maybe he was a little hard on the pipe, which is the way it's kind of looking. Okay. Okay, I've made some camera adjustments. Oh yeah, that's much better. I put that at ×2. Let me back that down. Ah, yeah. See, there's more to come out. That's a ton of tar, or that's a ton of carbon buildup. That's too thick of a cake. Yep. There's more that's got to come out. What I'll do is I'll get up towards the top. It's got that crystallized look to it. Phew. Okay, what I'll do now, and by golly, I better do this carefully. I'm gonna get out Old Reliable. This. A nice Swiss Army knife. One Swiss Army knife. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully now how about that? I turned on the light. There we go. Now it's crystal clear. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I'm chipping away at the all the tar buildup that got on the top of the bowl that made the top of the bowl look ugly. I've done this before. The number of pipes I've cleaned up this well, probably over 100. I mean, I kid you not. Probably over 100. Oh. Ooh. Sorry if I'm not talking, I just so deeply concentrated on this, I don't feel like talking. Sorry. Okay. Oh, geez. They just don't stop coming out. Be right back. Okay, what I'm going to do is use some of this. And I'm going to pour it into that. Okay, that's enough. Okay, before I go into the next phase, which is scrubbing out the shank with the with this. As I do this, even though it is difficult and it is tedious and it gets the hands dirty, you can see. Well, at least I see some dirt. Yeah, see? Yeah, you can see it. Doing this type of cleaning isn't just the type of thought, well, oh, when I clean up, it'll get better eventually. Well, yeah, that's true, but as I'm doing the cleaning, the more, the closer it gets to looking the way it's supposed to, the more it feels like I'm bringing something back to life that had been sitting in a box or in somebody's drawer or in a closet or whatever, just rotting away and getting no attention. I'm bringing this pipe back to life. Yeah. Okay. So what I will do is I'll turn the camera back around and I will start the scrubbing out process. Okay, I'm going to dip it in there about like so, and I'm going to start to do the scrubbing out business. Oh wow. Look at that, that shows up clear as, that almost shows up clear as a bell. Wow, that nomenclature. That's what that is. That's a nomenclature, or that's a engravement stamp to form a nomenclature. Okay, let me examine this and see if anything comes out. Don't really look much like it. Let me go get another little device here. See this? This is an oldie but a goodie. I have had this thing for over 25 years. And it was made very well, and it's really stood up the test of time. It was a device that was used to clean the spigot or the pouring spout out of teacups or those sterling silver things that you use to store tea, or like a formal coffee urn type thing. And my mother used to use this. This thing's old. This thing's been around for probably 40 years at least. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip it like this, and I'm going to start doing the scrubbing. And I'm going to turn it like this, because if I do this, it's not going to. It's going to cause. There's going to be so much resistance that it's not going to work very well. Ooh, look at that. A whole bunch came out. Ew. Ew. I'll be right back. Okay, I rinsed that baby out in the sink. I'm going to dip it again. And I'm going to do this again. Oh yeah, that did a world of good. It moves a lot more freer now than it did before. Good Lord. There's a ton of crud in there, man. Okay, if you'll see how wet that is, yeah, you want to keep that off as much as possible, or otherwise it's gonna put a stain where part of that shank is gonna be light. And I took that out. Yeah. Okay. I'm wiping it off about like that. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. And those pits might be what's called briar putty. I've seen it before. Okay, let me examine things here really quick. Needs a little more scrubbing. Okay. Whew. A lot of gunk's coming out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to split the piece of paper towel in half. I'm going to get one about this size roughly. And I'm going to wad it up, roughly about like that. And I'm going to put her down in there. And I'm going to oh, come on. Let me get that to go down in there. Getting better. Oh, jeez. I'm doing one of these again. I'm going to keep twisting and twisting and twisting and get all that. Eek. Huh. Golly. How dirty these hands are. Jeez. Okay, let me... Okay. Here is the next big move, big step. Let's see. Reaming out the bowl is step one. Reaming off the top of the bowl would be about step two. And step three was scrubbing out the shank. Now, the next step that I'm going to have to do is not going to take, 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's going to take several hours. I'm going to soak this oxidized stem, and you're just about to find out how it's done. Hold on. Okay, so what is next is a translucent cup about like this. It holds 9 fluid ounces. You can get them at Kroger stores, or you can get a smaller quantity of them at Dollar Tree. Okay. So before I do that, I'm going to use this Clorox bleach. So I'm going to pour it in. This is how much you pour in. Up to about there. That's about 7.9 to 8 fluid ounces. And you take this stem that looks like this. You put a little bit of Vaseline. There's a logo on the stem, and on this one there's not. So you put it in. Oh. See? It's already starting to work. See how that's fizzling? See it? That's how much oxidization and tar and nicotine and aging has accumulated on that thing. And to do this, to get this completed, it's going to take at least 8 hours to get it all off. Okay. Well, while that is soaking, there's not much of anything else I can do at this point. So what I will do is I will let this stem soak and get all that crud off of there. And I've already smoked my pipe earlier today. It's the mahogany calabash. Had a nice bowl full of maple walnut blend that you get at, again, I've said this before, but I'll say it anyway, Edwards Tobacco Shop in Inglewood. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to have to end this part 2 vlog, and next that's coming up is part 3. Thank you, everyone. I hope everybody's enjoying the new year. Happy pipe smoking, happy cigar smoking. I hope 2024 is good, and goodbye. Thank you.